Wormwood, wormwood.
The instances that second marriage remove are base respects of thrift, but none of love. A second time I kill my husband dead, when second husband kisses me in bed.
I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine oft we break. Purpose is but the slave to memory, of violent birth but poor validity, which now like fruit unripe sticks on the tree, but fall unshaken when they mellow be. Most necessary 'tis that we forget to pay ourselves what to ourselves is debt. What to ourselves in passion we propose, the passion ending doth the propose lose. The violence of either grief or joy, their own enactors with themselves destroy. Where joy most revels, grief doth most lament, joy grieves on slender accident. This world is not for aye, nor 'tis not strange, that even our love should with our fortunes change. For 'tis a question left us yet to prove, where love lead fortune, or else fortune love. The great man down, you mark his favorite flies, the poor advance makes friends of enemies. And hitherto does love on fortune tend, for who not needs shall never lack a friend. And who in want a hollow friend doth try, directly seasons him his enemy. But orderly to end where I begun, our wills and fates do so contrary run, that our devices are still overthrown, our thoughts are ours, their ends none of our own. So think thou wilt no second husband wed, but die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead.
Nor earth to me give food, heaven light. Sport and repose lock me from day and night. To desperation turn my trust and hope, and anchor's cheer in prison be my scope. Each opposite that blanks the face of joy, meet what I have would well, and it destroy. But here and hence pursue me lasting strife, if once a widow, ever I be wife.
If she should break it now. 'Tis deeply sworn, sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep.
Sleep rock thy brain, and never come mischance between us twain.
Madam, how like you this play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offense in it?
No, they do but jest, poison and jest, no offense in the word.
What do you call the play?
The Mousetrap, Mary How, tropically. This play is the image of a murder done in Vienna. Gonzago is the duke's name, his wife Baptista. You shall see anon. 'Tis a lavish piece of work, but what of that? Your majesty, and we that have free souls, it touches us not. Let the gal jade whence our withers are unwrung. This one is Lucianus, nephew to the king. This is one Lucianus, nephew to the king.
You're a good course, my lord.
I can interpret between you and your love if I can see the puppets dallying.
You are keen, my lord. You are keen.
It would cost you a groaning to take off my edge.
Still better and worse.
So you mistake your husbands. Begin, murderer. Pox, leave thy damnable faces, and begin. Come, the croaking raven doth bellow for revenge.
Plopping.
Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit in time agreeing, confederate season, else no creature seeing, thou mixture rank of midnight weeds collected, with hecates been thrice blasted, thrice infected, thy natural magic and dire property, unwholesome life usurp immediately.
He poisons him in the garden for his estate. His name's Gonzago. The story is extant, and written in very choice Italian. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzago's wife.
The king rises.
What? Frightened with false fire?
How fares my lord?
Go the play.
Give me some light, away.
Lights, lights, lights. Why let the striking deer go weep, the heart ungallant play. For some must watch while some must sleep, so runs the world away. Would not this serve in a forest of feathers, if the rest of my fortunes turn Turk with me, with two provincial roses on my raised shoes? Give me a fellowship in a cry of players, sir.
Half a share.
A whole one, aye, for thou dost must know, O Damon dear, this realm dismantled was of Jove himself, and now reigns here a very, very Pedrock.
You might have rhymed.
Oh, good Horatio, I'll take the ghost's word for 1,000 pounds. Didst perceive?
Very well, my lord.
Upon the talk of the poisoning?
I did very well note him.
Aha! Come some music, come the reporters, for if the king like not the comedy, why then, he likes it not. Heard ye? Come some music.
Good my lord, vouchsafe me a word with you.
Sir, a whole history.
The king, sir,
I, sir, what of him?
is in his retirement marvelous distempered?
With drink, sir?
No, my lord, rather with choler.
Your wisdom should show itself more richer to signify this to his doctor. For me to put him to his purgation would perhaps plunge him into far more choler.
Good my lord, get your discourse into some frame, and start not so wildly for my affair.
I am tame, sir, but out.
The queen, your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, hath sent me to you.
You are welcome.
Nay, good my lord, this courtesy is not of the right breed. If it shall please you to make me a wholesome answer, I will do your mother's commandment. If not, your pardon and my return shall be the end of my business.
Sir, I cannot.
What, my lord?
Make you a wholesome answer. My wit's diseased, but sir, such an answer as I can make, you shall command. Or rather, as you say, my mother, therefore no more, but to the matter, my mother, you say.
Then, thus she says, your behavior hath struck her into amazement and admiration.
Oh, wonderful son, that can so astonish a mother. But is there no sequel at the heels of this mother's admiration? Impart.
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you go to bed.
We shall obey. Were she 10 times our mother? Have you any further trade with us?
My lord, you once did love me.
So I do still, by these pickers and stealers.
Good my lord, what is your cause of distemper? You do surely bar the door upon your own liberty, if you deny your griefs to your friends.
Sir, I lack advancement.
How can that be when you have the voice of the king himself for your succession in Denmark?
Aye, sir, but while the grass grows, the proverb is something musty. Okay. Oh, the recorders! Doop, 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 doop. Let me see one. To withdraw with you. Why do you go about to recover the wind of me as you would drive me into a toil?
Oh, my lord, if my duty be too bold, my love is too unmanly.
I do not well understand that. Will you play upon this pipe?
My lord, I cannot.
I pray you.
Believe me, I cannot.
I do beseech you.
I know no touch of it, my lord.
'Tis as easy as lying. Govern these vintages with your finger and thumb. Give breath with your mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, these are the stops.
But these cannot I command to any utterance of harmony. I have not the skill.
Why, look you now, how unworthy a thing you make me. You would play upon me, you would seem to know my stops, you would pluck out the heart of my mystery, you would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass. And there is much music, excellent voice in this little organ. Yet cannot you make it speak? 'Tis blood. Do you think I am easier to be played on than a pipe? Call me what instrument you will, though you can fret me, cannot play upon it. God bless you, sir.
My lord, the queen, what I this king will speak when he comes presently.
Do you see that yonder cloud that's almost in the shape of a camel?
By the mast, and 'tis like a camel.
Methinks it's like a weasel.
It is backed like a weasel,
Or like a whale?
very like a whale.
Then I will come by my mother by and by. They flew me to the top of my bed. I will come by and by.
I will say so.
By and by is easily said. Leave me, friends. 'Tis now the very witching time of night, when churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes out. Contagion to this world, now could I drink hot blood and do such bitter business as the dead would quake to look on. Soft, now to my mother. O heart, lose not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none. My tongue and soul in this be hypocrites. How in my words soever shall be shent. To give them seals never, my soul consent.